in the game. So we just try to put 40 minutes together and win the game.
Well, even on a day where you didn't have where you weren't shooting well, you picked up a ton of steals. Talk about the defensive intensity for this team today.
Overall defensive intensity was great. I feel like we locked into the game plan. Scouting was great. So I feel like everybody was on the same page today. And me personally, I've been getting yelled at for I don't know how long about my defense. So I've been trying to work on that. And that's it right there.
How much did it stick with you what Siena did to you up in Albany, your last loss?
Most definitely. You know, they're a great team. We give them their credit for what they did at their place, but we definitely had that on our mind. We wanted to get back at them, honestly, yeah. So it meant a lot what they did at their place. And we know why we lost. Like I said, we give them credit, but we know why we lost. So we knew we were going to get another chance at them when they came here.
Well, you talked about your defense. How has playing against Daniss in practice helped you defensively?
A lot. You know, obviously y'all see DJ out there in practice. It's a whole different level when you just free and you can play. You ain't worried about nothing. So it doesn't help me a lot guard him in practice for sure.
Walter, what changed after that 17-point loss up there? I mean, you haven't lost since, obviously.
Like I said before, sometimes it takes some losses, you know, to kind of wake everybody up. You know, sometimes you need that mentally. You know, you think you big and bad, you know, you get knocked down, you know, and it kind of wake you back up again, you know, get back on your pivot and lock back in more.
Well, so on defense, it seemed like you were able to keep Siena on the perimeter, especially in the first half, and it was helping make stops. You also had a bunch of steals. I think it was 8 in the first half. Tell us about the defense.
Yeah, like I said before, I feel like everybody was, you know, locked into the game plan. So scouting, you know, was able to read their plays and stuff like that, switching perfectly. You know, everybody talking and communicating today. So it helped a lot.
You guys just had the quick turnaround from the trip to the Mount, the bus ride back, and you came out with a ton of energy today. What was the long bus ride plus the quick turnaround? Not a lot of teams have had to do that. Talk about what that experience was.
I mean, like I said, we knew we had to go out and ran on the road against Mount. And we knew we had to come back and play. But I told my guys tonight, let's play with great energy and great passion, you know, no matter what. And let's come out and play hard and leave it all on the line. Because, like I said, we remember what they did to us at their place. So, and like I said, man, we just came out, like Walt keeps saying, we locked in. We knew the game plan. We knew the recipe why we lost last time. So we knew what we needed to fix. And we tried to come out and fix those things.
Daniss, Siena had a couple of big players, Stormo and Lane, matching up against Nelly and Shima. How do you think they did? They seem to hold up pretty well.
Their bigs against our bigs?
Well, Nelly and Shima, how did they hold up?
They did what they need to do. Our guys did what they need to do. You know, obviously it wasn't. I mean, they wasn't scoring that much. Like Nelly wasn't as dominant as he is in many games, but he did what he needed to do to will us to a win. So I don't really worry about what his stats look like because I know he played well, no matter the stats.
And Barrick was getting some fast break points today.
Barrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's healthy, he's great. He's great, and he's starting to get back healthy. So we just keep telling. I tell him all the time, Barrick, you take off. We get a stop, we are running like it's a track meet.
Last one from Mark.
Did it make much of a difference, Phillips not being out there for them? He's their best defender. I think he guarded either one of you in the last game up there. Did it make much of a difference or no, do you think?
He's a tough defender, so I'll give him credit for what he did. But with him not out there, I think make a little difference.
Last one here.
What was the discussion like at halftime? Because certainly what we saw in the second, you never took your foot off the gas. Obviously that was discussed at halftime.
Yeah, like DJ said before, you know, every timeout huddle, you know, don't let your foot off the gas. You know, just keep on playing. Don't play the score. We was trying to win every media timeout, every segment. So.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it.